now we come to the most prestigious award that AAPS bestows. The following honors bring recognition to the pharmaceutical science's most effective and inspiring leaders. The recipient of the AAPS Global Leader Award is Dr. James E. Polly, Fellow of AAPS of the University of Maryland.
The AAPS Global Leader Award recognizes AAPS members working in pharmaceutical science, technology, engineering, or education, whose contributions to the pharmaceutical sciences community have resulted in an outstanding positive impact on education and/or public health. James Polly is the Shangro Knoxell Endowed Professor in Industrial Pharmaceutics at the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy. He has developed drug standards for medication quality, including laboratory tests in place of expensive human studies, resulting in patients having greater access to high-quality medicines. Polly has created access to and availability of medications through greater confidence in FDA generics and bioequivalence, contributed to progress in regulatory science, and promoted broader implementation of biopharmaceutics classification system-based bio-waivers. He conducted the renowned Bioequivalence in Epilepsy Patient Study, also known as the BEEP study. It contributed to Epilepsy Medical Societies changing their position statements against generic substitutions. He is also the founding co-director of the University of Maryland Center of Excellence in Regulatory Science and Innovation, and the founding co-director of the Center for Research on Complex Generics. AAPS is pleased to present James Polly with its 2022 Global Leader Award.
Thank you, AAPS, for this honor, and thank you to the colleagues who nominated me for the Global Leader Award. I vaguely remember the Apollo 11 moon landing in July 1969. Mostly strange images on a black and white TV in my parents' bedroom while all of us jumped up and down in the bed in the middle of the night. I certainly remember when I was growing up thinking that space exploration was the greatest human achievement. Even if Tang was horrible, Velcro and computers were at least pretty cool. But I'm convinced that for the last several decades, that medications development is the greatest human achievement of our lifetimes. And pharmaceutical scientists have played and will continue to play an enormous role in their development. As many of you will agree, the miracles of medication development are not always well appreciated or appreciated at all. So I am humbled to be recognized by you and accept this award on behalf of current and past pharmaceutical scientists who are the engines of medication development. Pharmaceutical scientists like my dad, whose 35-year career in industry had highs and lows, but who helped push the boundaries of medications development. Let's keep going. Thank you.
AAPS has the great honor of serving as the steward of the Dale E. Worster Research Award in Pharmaceutics, the founding recognition award of AAPS given biannually. The recipient of the 2022 Dale E. Worster Research Award is Dr. Richard Guy, AAPS Fellow of the University of Bath.
The Dale E. Worster Research Award in Pharmaceutics recognizes individuals who have made significant research contributions in the field of pharmaceutics, including physical pharmacy, pre-formulation, dosage form design, formulation, biopharmaceutics, and/or pharmacokinetics. Richard Guy is a professor of pharmaceutical science at the University of Bath. His current research primarily addresses the assessment and optimization of topical drug bioavailability. His principal achievements have been made in the areas of skin barrier function characterization, enhancement of percutaneous absorption, iontophoresis, non-invasive biosensing of blood glucose and other analytes, and the prediction and assessment of skin penetration and topical bioavailability. Guy received his Doctor of Science degree from the University of Oxford and has served as a national expert at the European Medicines Agency. He has over 390 peer-reviewed publications. AAPS is pleased to present Richard Guy with the 2022 Dale E. Worcester Research Award in Pharmaceutics.
I'm honoured to receive the 2022 AAPS Dale E. Worcester Research Award in Pharmaceutical Science. And I do so on behalf of the many young scientists and experienced colleagues with whom I've been fortunate to work over the past 4 decades. In reflecting on my career, I'd like to make a few personal comments this evening. First, I'm a physical chemist by training, probably the perfect background upon which to base a research program in drug delivery and the optimization of pharmaceutical formulations. How did that come about? As an undergraduate, my final year research project surprisingly and fortuitously involved the mechanism of skin penetration, work initiated by Jonathan Hagraft, with whom I subsequently enjoyed a long and fruitful collaboration. Second, as a new academic fascinated by the skin, 2 other individuals made a significant impact on my career development. Early on, Gordon Flynn at the University of Michigan advised me to stick with the skin, to avoid hopping between research areas and not to be distracted by the latest fads. Later, Peretz Glickfeld, a visiting scientist in my lab at UCSF, persuaded me to work on anticresis, and within a year, we'd submitted a patent application that underpinned the technology of the first non-invasive glucose monitoring device to be approved by the FDA. This remains an active research area for me to this very day, and refinements to the original concept enabled a new spin-out from the University of Bath earlier this year. Finally, I developed a short list of advice for aspiring early career researchers in the pharmaceutical sciences based on my own experience. Specifically, find an area where there's clearly identifiable need for research that can ultimately have beneficial impact and translation. Read the literature, especially the key papers in your field that may have been written before you're born, some by me maybe. Talk to your peers whenever you can, ask lots of questions, but be prepared for disappointment. Even when grant or manuscript reviewers get it wrong, and they probably will, there's usually some message that will help you to write a better application article the next time. Crucially, reserve time for thinking, even when your to-do list seems impossibly long. Finally, recognize that to be successful today, you need to collaborate and to build synergistic relationships with colleagues you respect. And this brings me naturally to acknowledge and thank those without whose help I wouldn't be standing here right now. In addition to those that nominated me for this award, I'd like to thank Frank Zucker, Russ Potts, Annette Bunke, Harold Maybach, and Begonia Delgado Charo, as well as countless others who have helped me to have so much fun while pretending to work. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Les and Euron. Let's have one more round of applause for our fellows and award recipients.